I know that metrics can feel really overwhelming, but starting out with things like your click through rate. So, is it above 1%? If it's below 0.5%, what is meaning that people are seeing it and not clicking on it? Is it the wrong audience, the wrong creative, the wrong copy? So, testing those things we talked about.
Stop and don't spend another single cent on advertising until you listen to this. I'm Marianne Amies. This is Ready, Set, Paid Ads, digital marketing for paid ad success. Let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of Ready, Set, Paid Ads. Today we're in the Ads Hack series. These are short and sharp episodes that are really about tangible outcomes, something that you can listen to and action straight away. So today we're talking about how to audit your ads in under 10 minutes. So this is really about what to do when you're not sure how your ads are performing, or you've turned on some ads and it's been a week or so and you're not a data expert, but you want to be able to look at some key points and really check off and make sure that they're optimized to give you the best results possible. So have you ever looked at your ad and thought, why isn't this converting? Don't continue to throw budget at it and hope for the best. You really need to break down why. So we're going to go through 5 steps to audit your ads. And these are, as I said, not about analytics, not about fancy tools. It's about using your intuition, using your expertise, and thinking like your ideal customer and thinking about what it is that's not resonating. Why isn't it hitting the mark? So, number one, let's check your hook. Would this ad make you stop scrolling? If it's a video, is it catching me? Is it intriguing me? Is it piquing my interest? With video ads, we don't want a long introduction. We don't want someone who kind of waffles on about themselves. Almost tell me the outcome first and then grab me for the rest of the story. People are so short attention span now that we need to grab them quickly and make it like short and sharp. So if it's a carousel or an image, what's the first line of your copy? What is your copy hook in the caption that could be grabbing me? We want clear, we want intriguing, we want to get that curiosity. So is it a bold question, a strong you statement? Are you sick of ABC? Or do you find you're Googling this at 3 a.m. in the morning? As a business owner, I always find that. Or did you know X% of people? So what is going to grab people and make them understand you're talking directly to them? So there's lots of audience alignment, and want them to continue on consuming your ad. Next up, I want you to scan over the visuals. Does the image or video match the content of the ad? Does the headline align to it? Is the first line of copy aligned? Is there clarity? Is the video cluttered, or is there something about the video that disconnects? Is the audio quality really poor and people just don't want to listen to it? Is the image either engagingly organic or at a nice elevated polished level, depending on what your audience wants? So, testing UGC, testing lo-fi kind of behind the scenes videos, testing strong use of typography on your imagery, pulling back on typography, whatever you're doing, testing the opposite to try to work out, is there some sort of disconnect in the visual that's causing the ads? So what I want you to do here is replicate an ad that has video A, caption A, and now just tweak video A and leave it with caption A and let that go for a couple of days. Now, did that video do something better? Similarly, you might have a video with a caption. Now replicate it, leave the caption the same, but try a carousel. Or if your image had lots of graphic, replicate and try one with less graphic, less text elements. And what I want you to think about there is we're not turning off anything yet. We're duplicating, tweaking, and then we actually have a like for like test that we can wait 5 days for and see, now that you've got data on both at the same time, is the new outperforming the old? Third, I want you to review your CTA, your call to action. Is it clear and compelling? Are you telling them what to do next? Is it aligned to where they are in the funnel? I did an ad hacks all about CTAs, and you can't talk about CTAs without thinking about the funnels. So if they're very unaware of you, what is an appropriate call to action? If they're in the middle discovery and testing phase with you, what is an appropriate call to action? And if they're at the bottom, how are we asking for the sale and closing that deal? So swapping out learn more to see it in action now, swapping download this to don't miss out on your freebie. So playing around with your headline, the last line of your copy, the button that you choose to test different CTAs. Again, we want to be testing these against what's already running so we can check and, I guess, sanity check and look at what has worked to make decisions around what is our issue that's halting our performance. So then, if you're confident and you want to give it a go, the next step of the audit is to really look at your metrics. I know that metrics can feel really overwhelming, but starting out with things like your click through rate. So, is it above 1%? If it's below 0.5%, what is meaning that people are seeing it and not clicking on it? Is it the wrong audience, the wrong creative, the wrong copy? So, testing those things we talked about earlier. Is your cost per click rising? That could mean that your ad is fatiguing. It could mean that you're just in front of the wrong audience. So it's costing you a lot to get in front of the right component of that audience. Is the frequency getting too high? So if people are seeing the ad too often, is it time to refresh it? Is your ROAS or CPA, so your return or your cost per acquisition, again, are they not performing the way you need them to? So looking at the funnel, where are people at and why aren't we getting that final sale? Maybe we need to go back and do more at the top of funnel to bring newer, fresher people in that can then go on that journey to conversion. So turning off things that aren't performing, duplicating things that are looking better and tweaking those to find better versions of it. And then check your landing page experience is my final in the 5-part audit that's going to take you just 10 minutes. Does the landing page match the ad? This is a huge one, often overlooked. Sometimes our ads are made almost in isolation to the landing page. We send the landing page to our ads manager and they know the offer, they know what they're pushing the person towards, but then they write their own copy and they make their own graphics. If the ad and the landing page don't immediately seem to say the first thing, and even if the look and feel of them is completely ununified, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to go, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I came for. So we want the promise of the ad to be delivered when I hit the landing page. And then is it mobile friendly? Don't forget, a huge proportion of people are going to be experiencing your ads on mobile. So have you looked at your landing page on mobile? Is that actually a problem? Is there a button covering a button? Is there some roadblock to conversion on your landing page that you haven't considered? Does it load fast? Again, we have to remember people are so busy and so impatient, they are not going to sit around for your landing page to load. As the CTA above the fold, if you're giving someone something away, if you're asking them to inquire, even if they're buying a product, are those key action pages right at the top, those buttons that, I can do something with. If I'm clicking through to a landing page for a freebie, pop that form and button to get that freebie right at the top. And then add more information underneath because some people are coming from the ad and they are ready. They don't want to scroll. And that's the same with an inquiry form. And it's certainly the same with a product. In Shopify, you can change where the purchase button sits. So make sure you're not burying that purchase button after the description of the product and assuming that people need so much information. Some people coming are ready and we need to give them the opportunity to convert easily. And then we can continue on with more credibility building, information, more depth for those that need it, and continually have those conversion buttons and conversion steps through that landing page as well. So when it comes to your landing page, make sure the headline matches the ad copy. Reduce distractions, menus, pop-ups, things that clutter that landing page. Make that call to action be at the top and make sure the page is really mobile friendly. That's my 5-step audit for you. But then I've got a bit of a bonus, and it's a bit of self-reflection. I want you to look at your ads and say, would I convert to this? Put yourself in your audience's shoes and put them in your shoes at all levels. If I didn't know this person and I saw this ad for the first time, would I do the action that they're asking? Would I buy that product? Would I download that freebie? Would I sign up to that offer? Would I follow that page, read that blog, whatever stage it is? And again, thinking, okay, if I've consumed a freebie from this brand, would I now buy this course? Or would I now book this retreat? So whatever it is, whatever stage the person is at, critically analyze, would you do these actions based on these ads that you're seeing? So it's really about, is your ad actually solving that problem for them? Are you being clear, helpful, relevant? Is it engaging? Does it strike you as irresistible? So don't forget that you're a target for so many ads. And when you look at your ads, do they inspire you the way that the best ads that get to you do? So it's really important to think about that and just sanity check back against your own emotional intelligence, your intuition, your expertise. Are these ads actually it? So look, that's a quick way to audit your ads without pouring through the data, which I know can be really overwhelming. And obviously, as always, my key takeout for you is to test. Test something new against something existing, analyze those results, make decisions based on those results, and keep testing. So I hope you find it helpful. I'd love to hear your feedback on what you discover, what you changed, what you did next. And I really hope you find these ad hacks really quick and easy to implement and that they'll continue to help you strengthen your ads management skills.
That's a wrap on another episode of Ready, Set, Paid Ads. If you're looking for done-for-you services, training to upskill you in ads management, or free and paid resources to help you plan and execute better ads, head to wiseupmarketing.com.au. If you've loved this episode, be sure to subscribe for future episodes. And if you know someone that would love this podcast too, go on and share it.